been talking to somebody, everything goes great, everything's cool. Let's say you're kicking it for a couple months and then just go ghost on you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Everyone.
Really?
All the time. All the time.
Okay.
All the time. You know what? I can say all the time.
Talk about it, talk about it.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I'm definitely not someone that falls very easily, but I have been seeing people that I was like, oh, this is it. We're gonna be in a committed relationship. He just may be my baby daddy. Who knows?
Right.
But then all of a sudden I was like ghosted on, and I didn't do anything wrong. I was just in terms of like, why and how. So if anyone can tell me why and how, please let me know.
Because you were making love while he was fucking.
Did you ever find out later what was the
No. I mean, at this point, I don't even care.
But
It's over now.
Is this, right? My question is this: do you feel like maybe how you met him is what played a part? Let's say social media, right? He's looking at you.
He slid in my DMs.
So I'm saying he's looking at you, and you looked at his Instagram, he looked at yours, and you start fantasizing. You built this person up in your mind, right? Do you feel like the buildup of social media kind of like hinders that because it kind of like set you up for like a disaster? Do you feel like social media plays a part in that?
I think so, because I think, our generation, we're so consumed by social media and consumed with what we see before we necessarily like get to know someone in a sense, especially in person. So like you said, like we all of a sudden like look through their social media and we're like, oh, look at this. Oh, I can picture myself in that car. Oh, I can picture myself with their family. Oh, like you're fantasizing all this stuff and then you actually talk to them and it's
different. Do you think like that's the reason why millennials have a hard time maintaining relationships? Because I mean, if you think about it, we all are so technologically inclined with our phones. We sometimes forget how to have a simple conversation. So do you think that could be a reason why?
I agree with that.
Yeah,
Honestly, I like to communicate. I honestly don't like texting. Call me, hit me up.
Yes.
I don't meet girls that say that.
Because you're a millennial.
You having a whole bitch laying next to him, a whole family laying next to him texting you.
Just don't FaceTime me though. Don't FaceTime me without a warning. You can call me, but don't FaceTime me.
That's messed up. No one high five to that.
Nah, you gotta make an appointment. That's a date.
Nah, I love FaceTime. I love FaceTime.
Unless you've been my man for a couple months, then you can FaceTime me at any time of the day.
Right, I feel you on that.
You gotta cheers to that.
If a man can't accept you without the weave, without the makeup, and you say, oh, let me prep for this FaceTime, what are you doing with him?
Hold on.
Fresh, when it's new and exciting.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. Is this for fucking or relationship? I didn't. Okay, all right.
We're dealing two different Brandons.
I didn't know what it was for.
This is for relationship.
I agree.
Brandon likes to fuck. We get it.
You've been talking to somebody on social media and they look bomb, and you meet them in person and they don't look nothing like their fucking social media Photoshop their face. Are you still gonna fuck? You still gonna continue the date? Or are you gonna be mad? Are you leaving?
That happened to me. It was horrible. I know she was big, but she was bigger in person. That bothered me. And I wonder why she always did like pictures from here up. And then on top of that, her eyes, no, I'm gonna tell you about the eyes. No. Her eyes had dark rings. When I looked at the picture, I was like, it's all that foundation. I was like, no. But I still did it, but it was the worst situation ever. It was horrible.
But you feel deceived, right? You felt
Was
deceived.
I was like, you were 10 pounds heavier, and I don't care, but if you're 300, I want to know you're 300. You
want to know what to expect, what you're walking into.
So we're talking about social media and people sliding to the DMs, people that, or whatever, you meet someone online that you've never met before. So meeting them in person, it's in a sense like a blind date. Like, have you guys gone on blind dates? Yeah. Have you guys done it? Like how?
No.
Where did you think you were deceived? Or
I told you I was. She was big.
Well, besides you.
Yeah, I'm still hurt. Right.
I've never done a blind date before, no.
I did, and I would never do it again in life.
Why?
Listen, one of my girlfriends was trying to hook me up. This was a long time ago. And she hooked me up. I went to go on this date. And she hooked me up with somebody. I'm telling y'all right now, he came out. I thought it was Music Soul Child.
Okay.
Right? Okay, listen. I'm thinking we going out on a date. He takes me into his van.
A van?
That's the date. And it's set up like a living room.
That's creative.
That sounds like a trap. Not a date.
That's bad.
I was waiting for him to sing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, in the van.
So, okay, what do you think? I mean, like, how long does it really take you to open up to somebody when you meet them? You really feeling them like a few weeks, a few months?
Okay, honestly, you can tell. Your intuition tells you everything. I'm a very when it comes to my intuition, I follow my heart a lot. And like you can kind of vibe with someone and tell whether you can trust them or you feel like it's a little uneasy or you can't really open up to them. Especially with guys that you're interested in, you can tell whether they have a warm heart or not. So I feel like it's all about your vibe, and if you have a lot of common interests and just the vibe. Yeah, chemistry is everything. Like chemistry is everything. You can tell who you can tell certain things to. That sounded really funny. You know, but you know who you can tell certain things to. Just like with friendships, you have that party friend, you have that close friend that you can share, you know, personal things with. I feel like it's the same when you're trying to be intimate with someone. You know what you can share and what you cannot share.
I feel like it's a two-way street, you know, you gotta be asking the questions, interest needs to be involved, effort, you know?
Like for me, it's like I'm really easily, like I can open up without a problem and tell you whatever and be super open about it, but it's just a matter of if I'm comfortable with you or not. If I'm comfortable with you, oh my gosh, I'll tell you my whole life story. Right. But if I'm not comfortable with you, you can ask my favorite color and be like, everything.
Well, yeah, you know what it is? It's ultimately it comes down to if you care. That's how you know. There's no scale, there's no great sex, there's no gifts. If you actually care when you're at work or when you are preoccupied and you're like, hey, you know what, that's right, she told me about this. Let me text her and just see. At that moment, that's when you've opened up.
But you know what? That's true, because when you ask someone, like when you tell them you made it home safe or you say goodnight, if they don't reply, then you know you can't tell them nothing because they don't care about you. They don't care that you made it home.
Being a very guarded person, the only way that I open up, it starts with consistency.
Exactly.
And if you're not consistent, you get in a shell from me. I'm kind of like,
right.
My mind is somewhere else. It's all about consistency. When you're inconsistent, I can't open up to someone who's not consistent with me.
Unless you're only fucking.